Good morning, dear children. Today again we are going to continue the chapter conjunctions. Dear children, in the previous class we studied what is a conjunction and the different functions of conjunction. In today's class we are going to study about the types of conjunctions. What are the different types of conjunctions? Let us study. Let's start. Conjunction of addition. The first one is conjunction of addition. By the word addition itself we can understand the conjunction which is used to add something. Okay, so what is the conjunction of addition? The conjunction of addition is and. Okay, and let's see that its use. Conjunction of addition and is used to join two or more things, ideas of similar type. Two or more things, ideas or elements of similar type. Having the similar characteristic we can say. Let's see the example. You and I can go together. You and I, we both can go together, you and I. So here you can see the two words you, I are joined together by using the conjunction and. Clear? And the other use of conjunction and is to join the sentences. Let's see through the example. See, the conjunction and is also used to join sentences. To join two sentences. Let's see the example. Preeti wants to visit London. This is the first sentence. Preeti wants to visit London. Another one is she wants to visit Rome. We can see here the similar type of sentences. She wants to visit two places. So instead saying the same thing in two sentences, we can shorten up it into a one sentence by adding them using the conjunction. Which type of conjunction of addition? That is and. Preeti wants to visit London and Rome. We have made the sentence more attractive, isn't it? By you joining both the sentences. We have made one single sentence by adding the conjunction and. Now, look at the second kind of conjunction, that is conjunction of contrast. Conjunction of contrast. And it is used to join contrasting ideas. Contrasting ideas means completely different ideas or complete ideas which are opposite to each other. Opposite ideas or different ideas are called contrasting ideas. So, for joining contrasting ideas, we use the conjunctions but, although, though, and still. Okay? And let's see, try to understand through the example. It is raining. It is the first clause. The weather is very hot. It is the second clause. Clear? It is raining is the first clause. The weather is very hot. It is the second clause. And dear children, we can see both the ideas, both the sentences are contrasting to each other, are different from each other. Usually when it is raining, the weather will be pleasant, isn't it? But here we can see the weather is very hot. Though it is raining, the weather is very hot. Clear? So we can see here two different ideas. So these kind of ideas are joined together by using the contrasting, using the conjunction of contrast. How? It is raining. Still the weather is very hot. It is raining, still the weather is very hot. Or we can say, though it is raining, the weather is very hot. Though it is raining, the weather is very hot. And dear children, always remember the same sentence. One sentence can be framed using different conjunctions also of the same kind. Clear? It is contrasting idea, so you will be adding contrasting, any of the suitable contrasting idea. We can join these two sentences by using the conjunction still also and by using the conjunction though also. Okay, so both will be correct. Look at the third kind of conjunction, that is conjunction of choice. Conjunction of choice. When there are choices, when there is a choice between two things, we use the conjunction of choice. Conjunctions of choice are either or otherwise. Or otherwise we use as conjunctions of choice. And it is used to denote choice. Let's see the example. Study well. This is the first sentence. Study well. Second is, you will fail if you don't. You will fail if you don't. Choice is yours. Either you study well or you fail. Clear? And if you don't want to fail, you have to study. Okay. So the first choice is study well. You study. Second is, you will fail if you don't. Second is, either you fail. Either you study or you fail. Here we can see the choice. So how do we add these kind of sentences? Study well, otherwise you will fail. Study well, otherwise you will fail. One more example I will tell you, dear children. This work can be done by you. This work can be done by you. This work can also be done by me. It is choice. The same work, either you or me. So how do we add? This work can be done by you or me. Okay. Likewise, when there is a choice, the sentences which express the choice, we add them by using the conjunction of choice. These are or otherwise. Clear? So the fourth kind of conjunction is conjunction of reasoning and logical deduction. Conjunction of reasoning and logical deduction based on reasons and logics. Clear? So these type of conjunctions are used to join sentences when there is logical connection. When there is logical connection between two arguments or ideas. When there is logical connection, when there is a reason between two arguments or between two ideas. The conjunctions of reasoning and logical deduction are as, because, therefore, so. Okay, let's understand through the example. I won't be able to go to school. It is the first sentence. I am unwell today. We can see here between these two ideas. I won't be able to go to school today. I am unwell. Here we can see the reason. Why I can't go to school today? Because I am unwell. It is having a logical deduction. It is having a reason. Okay. So, we can see here these kind of sentences are joined together as I won't be able to go to school today as I am unwell. Okay, I am not able to go to school today as I am unwell. We can say the sentence, I won't be able to go to school today because I am unwell. We can say, I am unwell, so I can't go to school today. I won't be able to go to school today. Or we can say, I am unwell, therefore I won't be able to go to school today. So, by using any suitable conjunction of logical deduction only, okay, we can use to join. Here beta, as per the sentence, as per the requirement, we cannot use the conjunction of choice or conjunction of addition or conjunction of contrast. Because here we can see these are the two different ideas and there is logical connection between them. So we have to use the suitable conjunction only as per the requirement. Now, let's see the fifth kind of conjunction. Conjunction of condition. Conjunction of condition. If there is a condition, it is used to mark a condition. We use the conjunctions if or unless. If or unless. We use if for the positive statements and unless we use for the negative statements. Clear? When there is a condition, if you do this, I will do this. Okay, there is a condition. If we use for positive statements and unless we use for negative statements. Let's see the example. You will do well in the examination. It's the first sentence. You will do well in the examination. Second is, you need to study hard for that. You need to study hard for that. There is the condition. If you want to do well in examination, you have to study hard. Clear? So, if we join this sentence as a positive sentence, we use the conjunction if. You will do well in the examinations if you study hard. You will do well in the examination if you study hard. Condition. If you study hard, then only you will do well in the examination. Suppose I have to make this sentence a negative sentence. How? What changes I will make? If, you will not do well in the examination unless you study hard. You will not do well in the examination unless you study hard. Likewise, if there is a condition between two sentences, we use a conjunction of condition. These are if and unless. If we use for positive sentences, unless we use for negative sentences. So dear children, all these are the different kinds of conjunctions, types of conjunctions. First one is the conjunctions of addition, conjunction of contrast, conjunction of choice, conjunction of reasoning and logical deduction, and the fifth one is conjunctions of condition. I hope you understood this chapter, and your homework is to write down the definitions in your notebook, and you will write, also you will be writing the functions of conjunctions in your notebook and the different types of conjunctions, and for each you have to write the example also. Thank you.